The beautiful game, the world's most popular sport, the greatest sport on earth. I'm talking about soccer, of course, but have you ever wondered why it's called soccer and not football? Well, in this video, we're going to find out what soccer really means and how it got its name. Now, the word soccer was first used in the 1800s in England, and it's believed that it originated from the English Word Association, which describes a type of football played at English public schools. This game involved two teams trying to kick a ball into each other's goal using only their feet. Because the ball could be kicked in any direction, the game was fast-paced and very fluid, unlike the more structured and organized game of rugby, which had been developed at Rugby School in 1823. In 1863, the Football Association, now known as the FA, was founded in England to set the rules and regulations for this new exciting game. And in 1866, they drew up a list of 13 rules for this game, which they called association football. The 13 rules were a major step towards establishing the modern game of soccer as we know it today. As the game grew in popularity, so did the need for a shorter name. Rugby had already established itself as a sport with the name football, thanks to Rugby School. So the English FA decided to change the name of their sport to soccer to distinguish it from rugby. The name change was made official in 1881 when the FA Cup was renamed the Football Association Challenge Cup. However, despite the name change, people still referred to the sport as football. And even today, many countries around the world know the sport by this name, especially in the United States where the sport is still called soccer. In America, the game was first played in the 1800s and quickly gained a following, especially among immigrants from Britain. However, the U.S. Soccer Federation was not founded until 1914. At that time, the name soccer was already widely used in England, so it was decided that the American Federation would also use this name. But why do Americans call soccer soccer instead of football like the English do? Well, there are several theories. One is that when American soccer players came back home after playing in England, they brought the name soccer with them. Another theory is that because American football was already established and very popular, calling the European game soccer helped to distinguish the two sports. Additionally, many early American soccer players were from Scotland, where the name soccer was also used. So there you have it, the story of how soccer got its name. Now you can impress your friends with your knowledge of the beautiful game. Thanks for watching and see you next time.